What was that? That was some weird sounds. There we go. What's up? How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well.
Let's get this camera right there. Still working on everything.
Let me get the. There's Ashes. How are you doing, bro?
What's up? How's everybody doing?
Doing very well. Get the trade day email pulled up.
Hey, Money. How's it going?
Oh, been going pretty good.
Good. Good.
Working a lot, moving. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Been a lot. It's been a lot. Yeah.
Brian and the twins. How are you? Gene Anderson. Welcome in. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button, share it out. That way we can get more people in here, more stuff we can sell too. I finally got Big Flip's package in the mail yesterday. It was a bunch of coins I even forgot that I even bought.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, it had been so long. It was like in my wallet. I was like, I didn't even know I bought this stuff. This set up. Lots of silver today. If people are interested in silver.
I picked this thing up today. Not a bad little coin.
Oh, yeah. Now it clicked in my head what it was.
Like
Primitive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Iowa Command. Yep. Yeah, I got that in the mail today, too. So that's pretty cool. A little 1773 Virginia halfpenny.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need one of them too.
Yeah, she's been well loved, but that's
Yeah.
all right.
She was a ground find.
Yeah, that probably was. For sure.
$210 stacks. Welcome in, my friend. Getting everything set up still. Got some US stuff. One little, two little, three little Indians. Indians. Hold on just a moment. Let me escape out of this. That is going to go back in my album. Still need to go pick up a thing for my chair that goes on the carpet so I can actually roll around on it.
Hey, AZ.
Format.
Brian.
AZ coins. Picked up some more Mexico silver over the last couple of days. The coin shop that I go to, they actually bought a collection and it had a bunch of foreign coins in it too. So they took it all.
Oh wow.
And so I get to pick through all the Mexico coins, like duplicates of stuff I had, but still silver. Way of just stacking silver that way. Waiting for people to get in here.
It's always nice to stack with stuff you like, right? So
Oh yeah.
that way you don't mind keeping it.
Me-
Hey, Kraken. Hey, Stan. How is it going,
What's
everybody?
up, guys? Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, so at my coin shop, I've been packing these and buying them as they kind of show up there. The overhead. There we go. The pesos that are 10%.
Right back.
I figured that'd be a good way to kind of collect silver to be like collecting war nickel. And then the 25-cent also, I've been stacking those as I've been coming across them. Earlier ones here too. $19.06, 10 centavos. I can only get to 49. I could only afford the 49 is what I should say. Very, very few of those were ever minted. So how you doing, Crack-a-lackin'? How's life been? Yeah, I don't have a Virginia. I have a Connecticut copper, but I don't have a Virginia or a few of the other colonial state ones.
Yeah, I got the Virginia halfpenny and got a couple of New Jersey coppers.
Of the New Jersey.
This one. Yeah, this is a one in the, that's graded by ANAX. Sprig,
Nice.
sprig above the plow, and there's another one. That's the one I picked up at the local store. Another sprig above the plow. So
They're not cheap either.
I already got one here locally. That's all he does is collect colonial stuff. And it's just like
I've
okay.
been when I find them, I just put them in my large scent album,
Mm-hmm. Cracking
and
sounds
also
good.
like the tokens, the Hard Times tokens from the
Oh yeah.
1830s.
Well, I didn't know that many people actually still did albums. I thought albums kind of went away a little bit.
Oh no, nope. No, everybody still likes their albums too.
See, I don't mind the albums, but I don't like them for long term because of certain toning and especially I'm not saying any of us, but for those that don't really know any much about coins and when they put them in there and they they put over them or something like that, thinking that they're doing it justice, and then you take it into a shop and you're just like, oh no, you didn't do that. I don't know. I don't mind albums. I really don't. But I like some of the new technology that Lighthouse and some other people are coming up with that have how do they call that? It's where the old people still do albums. Well, I'm not that young, but thank you. I've got grandbabies. Well, actually, I've got grandkids. I ain't got grandbabies. I got grandkids. But anyway, they're coming up with a new technology where you put them in and it like completely keeps the air out. It's some new something that they have. I was just watching a documentary on
Airtights,
it.
yeah.
Well, it's a new type of form that they have it, and the way they seal them to where the air does not get in. And I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe.
Why is this camera still on the autofocus and I have autofocus turned off?
Maybe because you have one on top of each other and it's trying to layer all three of them.
Well, it shouldn't be focus. It should be a set focus.
I don't know what I use. I use Nexigo cameras. I don't know which cameras you use.
Turn your white balance off.
Okay.
Just in case that might be doing it. I've seen that happen on occasion.
Good morning, Jack. Good morning,
White
Kevin.
balance. Yeah, there we go.
Jack Gallman from Marion. Come on, how's it going, sir? Good to see you.
Oh, still want to do that.
Huh.
Oh, that's dark. But it's not jumping around.
Yeah, and even now you may just have to go just lighten it up now. Let's go into
Yeah.
the manual settings.
That may have done the trick.
And then adjust your contrast a little bit. You'll be good. And Papa Frank says, here are the best pictures. Please place a quarter in the slot.
Hey, Papa Frank.
Papa Frank, I got your email last night, and I will reply to your email by a little this afternoon. I'll send you that information back to you. Happy to do that.
Not bad there. And it's not flickering around now.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, that works. What's up, Jack? Hey, Papa, how are you doing? How many people we got in here? We got 11. Let me share this out on my side.
Here's
For
a
people over here.
30-pound note for $100 from
The strange voice, Papa Frank, is Money Maniacs. I could step back from YouTube for a while, but we are back.
Not liking my camera. Never
Yeah,
did
now,
change that.
now it looks like now it looks like it was rocking or something.
It was. That was weird. There. It's a little more stable and not so bouncy too.
Hey, it looked like you fixed it.
Yeah, it's not jumping around.
And it's lit up. The plus.
Like, that helps. Check the zoom.
Yeah, AZ Coins. I put it in the chat a little earlier. It's oh, I can't say it anymore either. Let me put it. Yeah, it's still the JK Daddy 1979 at Gmail. Same one. I still have all the same information, other than my address changed. Hey, Rosebud, how you been?
What's up, Rosebud? That's one to jump around again.
I gotta get I don't get email notifications. I gotta pull it up. What package? Oh. Okay. Go.
My brain better.
He did cancel autofocus.
Yeah, the autofocus is off. That we were playing with some of the other settings because it's still trying to like jump around, trying to focus. So we changed some of the other ones. Now it's not doing it. Trying to get everything set up here so it works better. All right, we've got 13 in the room. Wait for a few more people to come in. Hopefully we can get up to about 20, 25. See how it's trying to focus in and out, but my autofocus is off.
Yeah, that's crazy how it's still doing that.
I know it.
I don't know, when anything goes haywire like that, I either get Miss Money on it because she's my tech support, or I get one of my kids. Fix it. And I don't touch it. Fix it. I don't care if it's my microphone, my headphones. I don't care. I'm like, fix it. Get it. My OBS, anything. Fix it. Make it work. So AZ Coins, I don't know if you know, but before we left last time, a few things happened. My daughter did get married. So they've been married for about almost 2 months now. So that's something new. And
Nice.
got another grandchild with that one. I moved out to Fort Mojave, got a bigger house. Our family grew, so we needed a much bigger house. We got, thank God. Yeah, my voice is pretty recognizable. Um, uh, and am in talking in the works with talking to our real estate people here, AZ Coins, dealing with City Hall and everything. And we have decided to stay in Arizona to the point that we are going to open up. It's 2025, hopefully by 2027, if we can get everything and all the paperwork and the stuff together. We're going to open up our Money Maniacs will have a brick and mortar shop here, and we'll probably put it in Bullhead.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's exciting.
Yes, it is, but it is a lot of work trying to get.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
I
goodness.
imagine.
You know, because we did coin shows, we do gun shows, things of that nature, and you know, that's not as bad when you're just dealing with promoters and things of that nature. But when you start getting with the four walls and the door, and then you got to start dealing with City Hall, and they get you with all the what I call bureaucratic red tape. Oh my goodness! Every time I turn around, it's something.
Wash my hands. But I still got dirt under my nails from going out metal detecting. I got the metal detect for maybe about 30 minutes. I'm out there and then just downpour. I got rained out. I didn't find nothing. Well, I found a few coins, but nothing all modern stuff.
So, yeah, that's the plan. And then if we ever do expand to a second store, which that would be way down the road. But if we ever did, we'd have a store in Arizona. Then the other plan was we'd have a store out in Texas where I was staying just south of Dallas. So,
hey, Kellen L, what's up, brother?
hey, Kellen.
He's looking for stuff to mail.
You're looking for stuff to mail. I ain't got anything. Well, I mean, I got stuff to mail if you wanted to crack it and you could do that.
Oh, Maple, how are you doing, brother?
Hi, Maple.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to get this party started. We've already been going live now for 23 minutes. Excuse me. I ran out of my allergy medicine and I'm paying for it now.
Kellen, hello.
All right. Well, let's start it off with a beautiful uncirculated quarter. This is a 1958 Philadelphia Unk. She is beautiful. And this one is going to start out for $9. $9. No interest on that one. We'll move along. Get into some older ones. How about an 1854 with arrows? $25 is a quarter. Seated quarter for $25. Metal detecting, North Carolina. How are you doing, my brother? $25 on the 1854 quarter. Do you think that's a little high, Ashes, for how smooth it is? 25 on that one. 54. Got a scratch.
And how much? I'm sorry.
I have it for 25, maybe a little high for people.
Yeah, let me look here. I'll tell you in 1 second.
Rim is gone on most
Is it
of
a
the rim
quarter,
on the
quarter or a half?
quarter.
54th arrow. '54 arrows and
No Liberty.
G4 is 30, G6 31, VG8 34, VG10 36, and the fine 12 is 40.
I'm right in the ballpark. I'm on the low end then.
Yeah, I think you're good. I mean, it's got a little that rim ding, a little cut right there on it.
Yep.
But still,
I know who that guy is. What's up, brother?
Southern.
Southern. Boing.
Yep, I'm back.
How are you?
Not too bad. Just running a little late.
No problem.
Yeah, well, I was having to dog sit, so I had to wait for somebody else to get home so they could watch the dog so I could sell coins.
All right, so that's a 54 for 25. Next up, I have a 76. It still has quite a bit of the Denticles left, some of Liberty still left. That one is 30. $76 for 30. Quarter. If these don't sell today, I'm just going to put them as extras in my album. And I have a 91S. This one does have partial Liberty. 1891S. I have that for 30. Last year of those. Got a Barber here. 1909 Philly for $9. Or let us know what you guys are in the mood for. Do have some cheaper Indians here. This is an 02. That was for $2. What's up, Moose Sox? How are you?
Hey, Moosehawks.
1896. Probably a metal detecting find. It does have some environmental damage. That one's for $2. 1900. This one is in really nice condition. Let me get it stable here. Got Liberty. About one, maybe 1.5 diamonds on it. That one is for $2. $1891 Liberty. One is for $5. Probably got one diamond still left on it. 1890 1 diamond there and probably half diamond there. 1890. That one is for 8. Visible River Ranch, how are you doing?
Hello, Invisible River Ranch. How are you, good sir?
Nice oldies here. This is an 1864. Slight bit of the we still left. I mean, the W is there, but the E is very faint. That one is 17. It is a 2-cent piece. Large letters in VG. The 1864. Then we have an 1864, not as nice. And that one's $10. Up. Looks like you want that one. Mama T Coins. How are you, my sister?
Hello, Mama T. Papa Frank, check your email.
And both. Okay. You got both of them.
See if that works for you. Let me know. Playing with the kitty cast. All right. You're welcome, sir.
This is 1986 Ellis Island. $50. It is clad. Still in the original capsule. Do $3.
Ben, the 54 quarter metal detecting set.
Okay.
Nice pickup. Nice pickup. Just like little toddlers. Now you got 5 toddlers, right? Between Big T and the 4 kittens, you got 5 toddlers.
Well, I know, yeah. Oh, you're definitely a mama. Keeping up with all those. All right. I do have some Newfoundland, Canada. We have 1919 and 1943. They are both 925 silver. And they're the 5-cent silvers. I would do $10 for both. That's more than half off. $10 for both. That's what they go for right there, 12 and 12. Like I said, I'm only asking $10 for both.
Metal detecting Mike says, or North Carolina says Ben. Not sure if he's taking both or what he's taking there.
Probably, yeah, they're both together.
Okay.
And then I've got some dimes here. We have an 1896 Canada, Newfoundland.
That's right, Invisible River. Your dollar buys more here at Ray's. That's right.
Oh, yeah. It is 925 silver also. Have it for 15. I'll knock it down to 10. Take 5 off of it. Lose $5 on it, but that's okay. $10. Same with this one. This is a 43, also 925. This one is BU though. Do it for 10. That's my price, what I paid. Another 43. This one is for $10. It is damaged. Have a cut. Maybe a melter for Kellen right there. All right. This is 1903 Newfoundland. I paid 30 for it, or roughly around 30. I'll do 15 on it. 1903 for 15. Sent me an email. Okie dokie. All right. He wants a 1903. 15. When garage sale prices, basically almost half off. Next one's a 1938. But listen, that's what I paid for it. I'd do 15 on it. One's a nice one. Nice condition. We have a very old one here, 1872H. $10. There was only 40,000 minted. Asking 10 on it. Okay. That one is sold. And then you can see the other one here is an 1890. I'd do 10 on it also. A little rougher. Then we get into some 20-cent Newfoundland.
I think you got a couple
19
bins from Metal Detecting NC.
What's that?
Metal
Yeah.
Detecting NC's got a couple bins in there.
Yeah, I got them all.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yep, I got them. Thank you, though.
Welcome.
All right, so this one, 20-cent, 1912. Do 10 on it. Be $10 on that one.
Well, that's a nice thing to hold out for there and visit. You could do that. Not a bad deal.
We have an 1882 20-cent. Do 10 on it.
Metal bins the 12, 20 cent.
Okay.
We could have just set up a private show for you two. Been all right.
Well, I'm glad to move some of this stuff finally.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah, man.
and someone else who loves it too. So 1882 bends that one. And same thing on there is a 1912 for 10. One's for 10. I also have 1890 for 10. $18.88. Also, do the 15 on that one. Lower mintage. I do 15 on the 1880. 1. Two for 15, those two for 10. If you're interested. Any of those. Then I have the 25-cent, also 925. That one I've got for 12. Then we have another 1917. Also same thing, 12. And a 1919. Do 10 on it. And I just have some 1 centers here. Newfoundland, that's a 47 or 42. 42. 42. And a 40. So if someone wants those 3, I do a buck for them. Do a buck for all 3. But he wants those. Newfoundland pennies. Quickly go back through some of these. We have the 1909 Philadelphia Barber quarter for 9. Kraken wants them for a buck. Minimize something. 1891 S for 30. Then the 1909. $18.91 S seated partial liberty. One's for 30. And then I have an 1876 seated dime partial liberty for 30. And the 91. That's the only one we got left for quarters. Then we have the Indians, just quickly going back through these real quick. 1890, 91, 1900, and the 76. You got it. Alrighty, let's pass this off. We're going to go to Money Maniacs. Let him come up and sell some goodies. See what he's got. Floor is yours. Paging money, paging money. There he is. We just have no audio. Un momento, por favor.
And that was Spanish for hold your taters.
What was that?
So that was Spanish for hold your taters.
Yep. Oh, thank you, Kraken.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I don't know why it changed. I got microphone and settings and it just glitched on me. Sorry about that, guys.
That's all right.
I'm gonna make this quick for everybody. Because I actually gotta go meet a dealer in about 20 minutes. Good thing he's only 3 blocks down the road. So
Yeah, I'm keeping track of everything Metal Detecting North Carolina. I've got notes on every coin that you got, little stickies and how much it was.
so first thing I've got here, guys, is we'll start with the big ones, I guess. Is this one here is a Year of the Dog.
Year of the puppy.
It's a 1 ounce MS69. Everything I'll have today is going to be bins, and I'm asking 100 on it. Put that one right there, the Year of the Dog. And then I also have a 2016 Year of the Monkey MS69. Come on, get over there. And that one's also 100. And then a 2015 Year of the Goat MS69. And that one
That
is
one's
also
pretty bad looking.
100. Yeah, I got a good deal on lunar stuff. So this one here is a 2013 Year of the Snake with the lion privy mark on it.
But the Year of the Monkey, though, is when Big Flip and Ashes were at the beach.
And then I'm also asking 100 on that one with the privy mark. So each one of the oversized slabs is 100 in that pile, if anybody's interested in them. And I'll bring this up real quick. This is a Westward Journey commemorative Proof 69 Ultra Cameo. We all know this one is the 90% commemorative dollar in it. And I'm asking 55 on it. There's that one. This velvet is not that big. This is actually a 2 ounce Year of the Snake. There it is, 2 ounce. And I'm asking 100 on it for the 2 ounce. Thank you, Invisible. And then this is actually from 1857, from the California Gold Rush. So it is. I did bring a little bit of gold to the table today. Come on. And it is 0.5 grams of the gold nuggets in there.
That's cool.
And asking 100 on it. And then this one here is an 1881 S Morgan Dollar MS64. Then an ICG holder. So take it as you will. I did go over this coin. I believe if I were to do a Crackout challenge, if no one buys it, I probably will, and send this off, and it will probably still come back at 64. Because I went over it when I got it with a fine tooth comb, and so I think they finally got one right. But and I'm asking 125 on this one.
Thank you much, Phil. Good to see you, brother. Thank you so much for the kind words.
And I do have the Black Eagle today. It does have brown spot. There is a hole in it. Does have a tear. Asking 70 on it because of that reason alone. Let's see here. Have a $10 bill that I'm thinking about grading if no one wants it, from 1928B, large 10. It's got 4 folds, no creases, everything. It's blast white. Corners are crispy. And I've had a lot of people look at this and tell me even with that, they would still advise me to send it in. But asking 55 on that one. If anybody's interested in it. I do have 2 other 10s from 1934A and 1934C. Asking 25 a piece on these. They do have some folds and stuff. The corners are all there and everything. They're in somewhat decent condition. But yeah, invisible. Hang on a minute. Let me grab it. It's right over here. Right here. There you go, invisible. SS Central America, 1857, during the California Gold Rush.
And that's 0.5 grams of gold, a half a gram, not.
Yeah, half a gram. Yeah, half a gram. Sorry. Not 5 grams. It's a half a gram. Yeah, it's 0.5.
That would have been a deal of the day, Invisible River Ranch. What?
Telling you, 5 grams for 100, I'd have been all over that myself. I've been sweet.
That's a nice. That's a nice desk display too. That's a cool one.
That's why I picked it up. I was just looking at it, and then the history behind it and everything, and then with the story, and then it did have from the year. I was just like, yeah. I'm like, all right. So this one here is a commercial bank from Indiana. We're asking 69 on it. It is from 1858, so this is pre-Civil War. And when you get to pre-Civil War, it's hard to find raw stuff still in really, really good condition. Most of it's already been graded. But this one wasn't in too bad a shape considering, so I was like, I'll pick that up. And that is about it for today, because I have some other stuff, but I promised that to a guy that I was going to trade. So that's about what all I brought today. Not a whole lot, but if anybody's interested, you can send me an email. But I am going to have to bow out because, like I said, I do have to go meet that guy. And if anybody wants to get a hold of me, put my I can type today, apparently not. There's my email. If anybody thinks about anything or is interested in anything that I was showing today, let me know. So I appreciate the time, Ringmaster.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for coming up and showing your stuff. I appreciate it.
No, not a problem. Thank you.
You got some good stuff there.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up is the Ole, the Ashes. Ashes to ashes.
And dust to dust. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hope you're having a great day today. Ashes, here's how you pay me. PayPal, friends and family, silver.ashes.66@gmail.com, Cash App, is right there. Hello, Kevin. How are you? If you purchase something from me, I ask that you send me an email with what you purchased. I'll give you your total at the end of the stream. When I get finished here, I'll give you your total. If you have something that's over the normal $6 shipping, we'll email you and give you what that actual cost will be. And so let's get started. First up is, you almost said the C word. Yeah, that's all right. Going to do $1 start, and it's a drop auction. You keep bidding, I'll keep dropping. So for $1, starting off bid. Hey, Philip the board, how's it going? So someone start off at $1. Say George Washington 2007, brilliant uncirculated first day of issue. And as we go up, I'll drop the rest of these slabs.
You can't beat that because you already got a buck on there.
Yeah. The total value of the whole stack is around $40 total. So we'll just take
They
it
spent
wherever.
more than that just getting this slab.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Metal Detecting North Carolina says $3.
Metal at 3. Thank you, Metal Detecting. So next, we get up to $5. I'll drop the next one, $5. This will drop at $5. I'll drop this at $5 bid. So 86, $half. We got Brian at 8. Thank you, Brian. We get up to $10. I'll drop in this copper round. This is an ICG MS70 Mystic Dan copper round. Only 5,000 of these minted. I need to get to $10, and I'll drop this 10, and I'll drop this one.
There you go.
Thank you. All right. Now the next one I need to get to 20. On 20, I'll drop this. This is a 58D, brilliant uncirculated whatnot from a sealed mint bag. So what, 20? It is a dog pile. I don't do them often. I've only got 3 more coins. So, tell you what, give me the 15 and I'll drop this one at 15. I'll drop this one at 15. 20. All right. With 20, I'll go ahead and drop this dime as well at 20. So there's an 81 Philadelphia minted 10 cent. It has full split band, so I'll drop that in the pile right there. And the last one at 25, I'll drop the last one. The last one is a 1919 VF20 details, 1 cent at 25. We'll drop it at 25. 25, and that'll be the end. All right, we got Brian at 25 for the lot. And there's a lot. 6.
There you go. Now you got to fight it out. We're going to go $26. Looking for 26. Let's see who's going to win this thing. Looking for 26. Looking for 26. Looking for 26.
Metal Detecting
27 with Metal Detecting North Carolina. Who's going to go 29? Brian comes. Oh, that was 27 with Brian at 28. Now we're looking for 29. 30 with Metal Detecting. There we go. Now we got an actual auction going on. Awesome stuff, guys. 30. Looking for 31 now. Looking for 31.
Thank you for your bids, Brian. Thank you.
Looking for 31.
Ding that bell. Invisible Ranch says, I'm with you.
Ring my bell. Ring my bell. Once.
Hello, Vincent. How are you, sir?
Looking for 31. 31 for the entire stack of slab coins that you see right there, going twice. Gonna count it down.
Yes, sir. I'm good with rubber bands, man. I got a few here. Gotta keep a stack of them.
And sold is going out. Sold it, sold it, sold it.
Thank you very much. Metal Detector, North Carolina. The total for that will be 36. It's 30 for the bunch and $6 shipping. Thank you very much. Don't forget to send me an email so it'll be at top of my email list, and we'll get that out to you. All my stuff will go out Monday. Up next is 90% Special Olympics World Games Proof Dollar. And this one has a mintage of 351,000, almost 352,000 sticker.
What's up, Vincent? How are you doing, brother?
And here's the reverse of it right there. All about the Special Olympics. This is the bin, a buy it now, of $30. It weighs about 27 grams, 90% silver, a bin of 30. Bin of 30. Has the Special Olympics insignia, the rose, and the insignia is actually made from the metal that would go around. Looks like no interest, no problem. 1809 half cent. 1809 half cent. Let's fix the camera here so you can see it a little better. There, 1809. There's reverse.
Righty.
I would do it today for 70. 70 today on the 1809 half cent. The price you saw on the back, this price right here, is the gray sheet price for an AG3. So 10 under gray sheet. Flying Eagle. 1858, small letters. Gray sheet is 90. I would do this one for $80 today. $80. Last year, the Flying Eagle sent. Feel free to make an offer. You'll never hurt my feelings. I have two.
Worst you can say on any offer is no.
What's that?
Worst you can say on any offer is no.
Yeah, correct. Up next, I have two 1853 large cents. One is a little better than the other. I'll show you the one that's not quite as nice. This is the reverse of the first one. This one is 55. And you can see I dropped it down from 60. This one is 55. $18.53. And this is another $18.53. A little bit better condition. This one's 70. $18.35 cat bust $50. And this one is 50. $19.17 Philadelphia Minted Walking Liberty $50. $20. Here is a 1946 Walking Liberty $50. Ben, the 1809. You got it, sir. Thank you, metal detecting. That's a nice pickup. If it was 1808, I wouldn't put it up for sale, but it was 1809. But so it's super nice. But here is Walking Liberty 46. I do $25 on this one today. Super nice condition. $18.38 Coronet large cent in a AccuGrade old holder. There's the coin. It's like a rattler if you can hear it. So it rattles. There's the coin, the 1838 large cent. There's the reverse. AccuGrade had it graded at EF 40, extra fine 40. I disagree. I think it's overgraded. If it was an XF 40, it'd be $150 on that coin. I'd take $75 today on the AccuGrade slab and the coin. 75. You get an older holder, defunct company, no longer around. But 75 today. $18.73 seated $50 with arrows in a ANAX holder, graded fair 2. It's a nice low ball. That one is 50. And I got some Kamims before I go to some type coins. So I have a nicely toned Stone Mountain. This Stone Mountain is 80. I have this Stone Mountain, a little nicer than the last, not nearly as toned. And this one is 100. 100 on this one. Then I have a PCGS graded Iowa commemorative. This one is MS66. Take it out of that sleeve. Stoned Mountain, that's right. Right after 420. There we go. MS66, Iowa. There's a reverse. Asking 165. WTX, how's it going? 165 on the MS66 Iowa.
What is WTX? How you doing, brother? I went out for a little bit for about 30 minutes. My pinpointer died, so I had to go get batteries. By the time I got back, it was pouring rain. I had to go out for about 30 minutes. Found nothing.
All right. Let me slide these out of the way. We'll go over to some type coins. Y'all know I have a lot of stuff. So if there's something you're looking for, let me know what you're looking for. I'll see if I can find it for you. Usually do pretty good at finding items. That's right, Ray. You still got Sunday afternoon.
I know, that's what I'm hoping for if it dries out a little bit.
So this is the classic half cent 1829. Really super nice condition. There's a reverse.
That's a beauty.
487,000 is the mintage on that. And I could take $18. So we could do it for $340 today. $340 on this one. This is a neat little piece here. This is a 1864 2-cent. That's some tape residue that's on it, by the way. So you could conserve that if you wanted to. But this is what's unique about this coin. I'm going to turn it like you normally turn coins. You normally flip this up. It's a US coin, so you flip it up. And you'll notice it's upside down. It's a 180-degree die rotation, so you actually turn this like a Canadian coin. And we're asking $25 on this coin. 1864 with a 180-degree rotation. Just an interesting coin. Here's an 1803. 1803 small date, large fraction, Drake bust large cent, 1803. Does have some scratches on the reverse. I'll show those to you. You can see a scratch right there. That one's 74. If there's a year large cent you're looking for, let me know. I may have it. I'll look. I'm not going to show you all the large cents because I have quite a few. I'm just going to go on to the next denomination here. And the 64 2-cent. Yes, sir. You got it. Thank you. Here's an 1865 2-cent. Problem with these chocolate coins. Oh yeah, man. Have we ever liked the government? Probably not. There you can see the W and the E. That's right. They don't get mad at me. They love me. They love fire chiefs. Yeah, I got you. Metal detecting. If you just wanted that 1864 rotated reversal, I got you. It's in your stack. Yes, sir. But here's an 1865, about a VF35. This one is 46. Super nice reverse. 46. But in 2-cent pieces, I have 64, 65, 66, and 67 in 2-cent pieces if anybody's looking for any of those. And a 69. Key date Trine. Here's an 1851 3-cent silver piece. 1851. The only 3-cent silver with a mint mark. 720,000 minted, and this one is 135. $18.52 3-cent silver. That one's 57. Here's an 1865 3-cent nickel. A little toning on this one. 32. Here's an 1865 3-cent nickel. Super nice condition. That one's 155. There you can see the lines in the Roman numeral 3 on the reverse. 155. Been the trial. Yes, sir. That's a nice pickup. I got you. That was a nice shape on that one for sure. Here's an 1881 3-cent nickel. That one's 74. Here's an 1843 seated half dime. Full Liberty. Super nice condition. Hey, Scott S., how you doing? It was nice talking to you the other day, by the way. Super nice coin here. There's a reverse. This one at $80. Vintage of 815,000. But super, super nice. $53 with arrows. That one's $59. Oh yeah, we had our super nice conversation the other day, Mama T. It's awesome. It's nice to be able to sit down and just talk to folks. We talk to them. Here we're just pixelated people. We're just ones and zeros when we're on here. But you can talk to them on the phone. It's pretty cool to talk to them. This is all type stuff, so I'm just kind of going through instead of showing everything. I don't want to monopolize the time. Just going through here and just picking some stuff out pretty quick. See if there's anything somebody might be interested in. Here's an 1843 seated dime. It's only $12, but she is ugly. It used to be a piece of jewelry, in my opinion. Had a pin or something on it. It's an ugly dime, but $12. Thank you, Metal Detecting. Hey, if you shoot me an email, Metal Detecting, email me right here. I'll email you your total. Just shoot me an email and I'll email your total. Thank you. Yeah, I don't. That's just he's all right. He's all right. Here is an 1877 Carson City seated dime. There's that Carson City. That one's 180. Semi key date for a Merc dime, 1921. Oh yeah, man, it's already popped my head off. 1866 2-cent. Yes. Got you, Vincent, right there. There's the 1866 2-cent. There's the reverse. That one's 45. I've got a scratch right through there. Let's see. $0.20 piece. I have 4 1875S 20 cents. I'll show you the least example first. It's a nice typeset coin, 1875S. This one is 130. There's the S. That's the least example. And then the best example I have is this one. This is the same coin, but in about a VF20. This one is 230. Then I have one that is 210 and another one that is 195. So you need a 20-cent piece for your typeset. There's an 1877 Carson City seated quarter. Right there, 120. And I don't know if you know this. I didn't, and I was like, well, I didn't know that. Happy to learn it. I don't think it shows up on this one. It doesn't show up too well, but the way Liberty is in the shield. If you get a chance, look at a picture of the Liberty on the shield of a 20-cent piece and compare it to a quarter. It's just pretty neat how they made them. One is incus and one is what we normally see. There's an 1807 Drake Bus quarter. You can make out the date right there. $2.15. There's an 1806 over 5. 1806 over 5. You can see it right there. Here, so you can get a little better so you can see that date. It's pretty cool. There you can see that 5 to the 6 right there.
Nice and clear.
So nice variety. But unfortunately, this one gets expensive because of what it is. Only 200,000 minted, and we're asking 900. We could take 45 off of that today, 5%. If that makes it any better for anybody. $21 Cat Bus quarter for $2.10. I have a lot of seated quarters, and just let me know if there's a date or condition you're looking for. If you're trying to update your typeset book, we can find those for you. 1917S Standing Liberty quarter, 115. What makes it a type 1? There are no stars below the eagle. Type 2 would have the 3 stars below the eagle. This is a 1916 and 1917 variety only. Type 1. 1829, cat bust half. She's a Butte Clark.
Making noises.
395.
Noises.
We do it for 375 today. It's about 5%. Yeah, I think the Mint has absolutely forgotten about the collectors, and now they're coming out with these the DC Comic coins. I don't like them. I saw the Superman. I think the Superman is not nicely done. I just don't like the way they did the Superman, and there's a lot of stuff that they're doing. I'm hoping the the 250th anniversary of the coins that come out next year. I hope they're nice. So hopefully that'll help some. Just a few more, and I'll give my time back to the ringmaster Ray. Yeah, the artist really worked hard at that, didn't he? Here's an 1833. This is a super toned up cat bust $50. You can see that dark. It's like a dark maroon and red color there on the coin. In person, this coin is just super, super amazing. There's some luster still back behind that toning. Here's the reverse. Yeah, I'm with y'all guys. Yeah. And this one's 360. Again, $18 off that today. So 360, that makes it about 342. Yeah, 342. Yeah, let's see what else we got. Seeded $50 from 54 all the way through 77. We got some walkers. So, is there anything that anybody is looking for before I pass the baton back? And metal detecting, in case you're still listening, let me just give you your total right fast here. Your total metal detecting North Carolina, if you're still listening, is $266. $266 is your total. And thank you for that. And Ray, sir, I'll yield back to balance, and maybe I'll come back around a little bit.
Okay, sounds good. We're gonna hand it off to Southern Coin.
Go Southern. Woohoo!
And my turn. Cool. Shipping's $5. Got Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. It's in here. PayPal is my email. I think that's it. Vincent, you do have pretty large wallet, so I guess whatever we get today, we'll throw it in the wallet and I'll ship it because it's getting heavy. I think it's pretty much everything I got. Got a 1971 Panama 20 Balboa. This is in a older Capital plastic holder. Like it actually has like brass screws in it. The guy got this one, like they switched to plastic shortly after these. So I think that's kind of cool. And then got another one. This one's a 1974 20 Balboa. Nothing special. This one's actually raw. You're going to get it in a Ziploc baggie. That's 150. I think melt is 127. These are like 3.86-ish ounces of silver. So got those. Still got some silver 5-gram dinosaurs. Got a couple of these that are not colorized. I will do them at $18 each. It'll focus. I got Triceratops and then Brontosaurus. Those are 18. And I got the 2 colorized ones that are $20 a piece. So I think pretty cool. I don't know what that one is. Don't ask me. That one's a Stegosaurus, I think. Dinosaurs have not been my personality in a very long time. Then I got, this is $6 face of Benji's. And I got that at $160. I was interested in some Benji's. Then I got $350 of 80%. Canadian, that's $75. I was interested in those. Also got a 2024 Canada Year of the Dragon. And that is $75. I got box. I got everything. Yeah, I got the red box that came in. But that's $75 for that. It is 1 ounce of silver. So got those. This bag will cooperate. Stay out of the way. Got an 1859 French jet, and this one is silver. It's 95% silver. Is for the General Society of Industrial and Commercial Credit. Asking $100 on it. I think it's cool. It's like, I think it's about 20-ish grams of silver. It just looks kind of neat. Also got this one. I thought it was a shooting taller. I was wrong. I had somebody correct me. It's more of somebody told me it was a medal that was given out to teachers. Still kind of cool. It's got some sort of like off strike on it to me. You can kind of see like it didn't get struck fully center or something. Like there's almost metal edges, but it's got some kind of rim. It could just be rim damage or something. Because I mean, it's even bent just a little bit, but just kind of like this out here where it's like not completely covering up the rim of the coin. I kind of think it got struck off center. But this is still pretty cool. It's like it's not something you see very often. And Vincent wants a Canadian. Put that in a pile for him. So, but I think this is still a pretty cool piece. It'll focus. So, and I got that at $225. Interested in that one. Let's see. Yeah, I got.
Yeah, me too, Moose Socks. I thought that was a Norse medal first time I saw it. Good to know.
A bunch of Canadian dollars. I got a 1936. This one has been pretty scrubbed and cleaned. If you can't tell. But it's also like super low mintage. I got it at $45. I think 36 was first year issue. 36 or 35. Ray will probably double check me on that. I got 36. Got a couple of the Centennial medals. These are sterling. Both those at 40. If y'all see something you want to make an offer on it, make an offer on it. This one's 1953 Canada dollar. That's $30. 1956 at 35. Got the goose dollar. I got a pretty good run of Canadian dollars if you're needing any of them. This one's 57. 58. I gotta love the 50s. Huh? I thought somebody said something. 55. 52. One. 39. Then another 57. So there's some Canada dollars. Everybody's seen those. Let's see what else I can dig up. Just had got another one of these Dan Carr Atocha strikes, silver strikes. This one actually got some pretty cool toning on it. $85 on that one. So this is 999. It's struck with silver, actually from the Tocha shipwreck, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, I got some bigger stuff. Let's see what I got for that. I think I sold a lot of my bigger silver coins. How many 1950s? Canada. 50s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. They're all varying, and they're all so $30 to $40. This one's the one Waterline 1957, which is a variety on it. So that was a little bit more. I think 30 to 35 is most of them. Yeah, other than that one, they're all. And the 52s are 40. So that's the breakdown on that. Where's that? That's silver. Figure if Stan's not in here, nobody's going to be after the porcelain stuff that I got. Total. Vincent, you're making me do math again, dude. So 45, 40, 35, 30, 30, 35, 35. Yeah, 250. $250 for all those. This one is titanium, which is pretty cool. It's a half crown from Isle of Man. Got him. Stan was a big spender, now Vincent's the big spender. But this is titanium, which is pretty cool. Pretty like there's like 50. There's less than 50,000 of these, I think. $50 on it. I forgot to write the mintage down. There's not a ton of these, but it's titanium, which is cool. I think it's cool. That also got 1970 Bahama $2. Yeah, that's sterling, and it's $40. I think these are around an ounce-ish. I think there's a little bit more. I don't remember. I don't write everything I should down, so. Grab the stack. Got a Republic of France 100 francs from 1990. It's the bobsled race. That's $35. It's about Morgan dollar, I think, in silver, roughly. I got some clad crown size stuff. These are all like $15. So that one's got train on it. Some kind of dinosaur. I have no idea what it is. World War II. And then another dino. So those are all 15 each. I get the dinosaur stuff. Everybody likes dinosaurs, right?
Song about it.
Let's see. I mean, who hates dinosaurs, right? I haven't met many people that do.
You have to play with very many, though.
Got,
Looking for them out in the wild. But
yeah, I don't want to meet one, but they're cool to some degree. This one is a Swiss shooting medal. I think it's from the 30s. It is sterling. It's just gilded in gold. This is for the 300-meter shoot, and it was Rodolph Berger, I guess, won. I'm assuming he won since his name's stamped on it. I got that at $150. I've seen like one or two other listings for this, like on eBay, and one of them was in a PCGS slab, like $400. So pretty cool if you want one of those. Got that. Got this one is a clipper ship. It's a Chinese 5 yuan. It's $70. It's basically Morgan dollar silver size in silver. So kind of neat. That's for when Frostbite comes in.
Yeah, exactly.
This one's a Condor token. This is it's got a guy like he's weaving at a loom, I guess is what he's doing. 1 penny token. Got that at $35. It just says penny token. I think it has like business name on the reverse there. So, been the Chinese. Got it. That I got this one is from Monaco, 1966, 24,000 minted. $40 on that one. Peru, One Soul, 1892. This one is 90%. That's $45. Put the clad stuff away. Surprised nobody's wanting like the big 20 Balboas. Everybody like they got real popular for a little while. Got another Condor token. This one's a 1790. This got, I guess I think it's a blacksmith half penny. My understanding is pretty common, but this one's pretty nice condition for what, over 200-year-old copper, 240-year-old copper, something like that.
Oh yeah.
Hey, just stack it. This one.
What's up, Just Stack It? How you been, brother?
This one is from India. It's from Kutch. It's a 5 Corey. Do not ask me what any of that says. I am taking somebody's else's word for that 100%. So, but I got that at $40. I just went with that. Can't hold on to nothing. If you see something you want, buy it today because I got a coin show next Saturday, so I'm going to miss a week and then I'll be back. So, just so y'all know, if you want it, buy it now.
And buy it all.
Yeah, buy everything. Gives me more money. So I can go buy more stuff.
Exactly. That's all we do.
That's exactly what I do.
You've been working 6 days a week. Well, bro, we miss you.
Yeah, that's
Hopefully
no
Big
fun.
Flip will be going soon, and once he's got settled in, and then we can hang out on his channel again.
1667 Wolfenbüttel and Brunswick, 2 Marion Groschen. It's Wildman series from Germany. Pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. Got that. I know, which I think Metal Take North Carolina, I think he left. So I was going to do a bunch of other Canadian stuff. I think he left. So, got a 1921 Syria half piastre, just not a coin or series you see a whole lot of, but it's nothing, not silver, nothing really special, just one of those coins that you don't see a lot of them. Got that. I got a couple of these floating around somewhere. I got a Cuba peso. I got like 2 more of this design, I think from 32, and I got a couple from the 50s as well. But I know they're all 125. This one's 1933. I realize it's in there upside down. Got that. Got a couple of Japanese 2 sen. So these are just copper. But it's kind of a weird denomination to see anything that's like a 2 cent to me. Just because this is not something you see a lot of places having for very long. And this one's 1882. It's a little bit more, a little bit better date, I think. So it's 20. That one's 12. This is just difference in encased Kennedy $50. It's silver. is for the Kennedy Coin Memorial in Canada. Got that at $30. It's just, I'm sure that silver half has been cleaned to who knows what extent, but it's just kind of neat to see something other than like a penny that's been encased. So got that. Let's see. Yeah, 2 cents, not a problem. So that one's 1882. Actually, they both got really good detail on them for 1880s. And copper, because copper slicks fast, it seems like. So there's those. Let me try, I got some currency stuff that I picked up. Let me try some of that, see if anybody's interested in anything there. I do have I think these are shin plasters. I think is what they're referred to them as. Little 25 cent from Canada, 1900. I think it's neat. It's $15. So I know Ray doesn't do. I don't know if you do much paper.
Oh yeah, I've got some in really nice conditions. The ones I kept, I sold everything else off of them. I kept some Canada stuff, but got rid of most of everything.
That's fair. I feel like it's not like that uncommon to see it, but it's still kind of cool to see it. Got Ecuador 100 sucres. Pretty cool note. I've started doing this with all the paper because I can put it over other people's stickers and I can remember what stuff is. I have enough room to write on it. I have actually, that's the biggest reason I bought these labels. I was going to use them in my thermal printer to go over somebody else's stuff I bought from them. I just couldn't figure out how to get the label to print right. Mexico 5 pesos. It's actually a pretty nice one.
Oh, I'll bend that one.
You got it right. Which I think your wallet's getting kind of big too. So if you want me to go and ship it after today, I can. Yeah, I got it, Vincent.
Got one of those.
Got one of those. I don't know. I see certain notes. I'm just gonna buy that from that country just because it's different. This one's kind of cool. This is from Sri Lanka. It's a 50 rupees. I think
Rupees.
It's a polymer note. So kind of different.
I like that word.
Cuba. I got a few of these actually floating around, different denominations. That Hong Kong 1 cent. This is when Great Britain had control of it. There's also a very young Queen Elizabeth. This is just blank. I think you probably got a couple of these.
Oh yeah,
right. Yeah, these seem like they're pretty common. They're still just a cool note to look at, though. Got that. Another Mexico. This one's a 20 pesos. That here's a Philippine 2 pesos. Or peso. Peso, same thing. Same difference.
See, Vincent had a band for the sin.
Yep, is the 2 cent. I got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, got a couple of these. These are exact same note, just one's a little bit less dingy to some degree, and like there's a $2 difference. But 5 something from Brazil. I was digging through a guy's bin, papers like, oh yeah, it's $3 or 3 of them for X price. I wound up getting like a factor of like 2, and I'm like, okay, I need like 2 more notes. I just went back through and grabbed 2 more. Like I'm gonna make easy math. I like easy math. So Ecuador. That one's actually a really nice note. This one's another Brazil. Got kind of a bank stamp on it. That a bunch of Ecuador. But Ecuador's got some pretty nice notes, honestly. 50 Sucre. And last Ecuador. I got some other stuff too if anybody wants to see any more world paper. I mean, I literally have like a binder full of it, so I can dig some stuff out for pretty easy. Let's see what else we got. Anybody want a San Marino 500 lira? I will do that at 55 if anybody wants. I've had this one for a little while.
Gotta let the dog out.
Got that. I always forget that I have slabs. Let's see what else we got. I think I've shown most of this, but we're gonna show it again. Anybody looking for anything in particular? I got a bunch of stuff. I got the equivalent of like 4 double row boxes. Guatemala. I think I got a peso. I just saw it a minute ago. Just saw it. Yep, there we go. What's the 18 quote? Love it when a plan comes together. Oh. There we go. Yeah, just got I think it's the only Guatemala that I have. It's just 1 peso, 18.94. I got it $75. Pretty cool. Is Guatemala paper? I'm very certain I don't have that. But that's the only Guatemala that I know for sure that I have without digging through everything. You got it, just stacked it. All right, back on array. Got a couple of these from the Philippines. These are, I don't know, Flaming Sword is just cool. And there's the other side of it. Got those. I got 2 of these. They're $35 a piece. I'm just like, it's a Flaming Sword. How can you not find that cool? There's a little bit. Oh, it's a little bit nicer. Let's see. Standard 25 peso from Mexico. As I throw it. $20 on that. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, Ray's not here. We can show the 8 real. There's a 8 real. I've been trying to pick some more of these up lately. I kind of sold a bunch. This one's chop marked just a little bit. Nothing heavy, but it's got little X's in there. Under the wings and things. $85 on that one. Just a Mexico City. Pretty common mint mark, at least on it. This one is Yemen. It's a real. That's $30 on that. Finland. This one is the Olympics, 1952. 500 marca, 586,000 of those, $35 on it. Saw a 51 though. They had 51 is actually a key date for this. Is the exact same coin, but it's 51, and is a key date for that one. So let's see what else we got. Like I said, if y'all need anything, just let me know. I guarantee you, I can find. I got a crap ton of countries, so if you're not sure, ask about it. Just ask Vincent. He's got a bunch of different countries from me. Ray just buys to Mexico and Canada. I know what Ray buys. That's easy to determine.
I'm not hard to please.
No, but I mean, Canada and Mexico are like the 2 countries I really just try to keep a bunch of stock of, because everybody collects it. Or seems like they do. Trying not to have all the 8 reals come out because I'm gonna be nice. I got a bunch more 80%. I got a bunch of these like Wolf $50 from Canada. A few of these got some pretty nice toning on them. And definitely with these, the more you buy, the more you save, because I can cut you a deal if you buy multiples. That one's cool. That one's got some nice toning on it. That one's just gold plated. I'm assuming it's either gold toned or gold plated, but I don't think silver gold tones. So they're just different. Really nice blueberry toning on that one. Like that one actually looks really nice. Then just a not toned one. I got multiples of the not toned ones. I got a bunch of the proof one, or the like fresh out of mint set proofy looking. Got a bunch of those. I say bunch, and there's 4. Got those. I got a few different dates if you're looking for any of them. I got a 42, 37, 29, 20, 55, another 55, 43, another 43, 50, 52, another 20, 59, 57, and a 56. If you didn't get all that, just tell me what date you need. But I got a bunch of them. There's a good chance that these all will get turned into a bag at some point. But I definitely want to keep with like the toned ones.
What was the one in the 30 that you had?
30, 37.
37.
A little bit lower mintage on it, 192,000.
I'll take that one.
Take that one. Cool. Put that in a pile. The rest is like 40s, 50s. I got a couple 20s, but I like
About 20s. You got 1920.
and I got one 1929, and I think
That
that
one.
might be it. Hold on, let me
That's a
check
29.
the other Canada pile. Oh, here's a 1951. 1904 Newfoundland. That might be all of them. But there's a 1916 that's like slick. A bunch of large cents. If you need Canadian large cents, let me know. If you need small cents, let me know, because I got a bunch of both of those. That's most actually what I have in Canada. The 67 blueberry.
Did you have any 46s, 47s, or 48s? And
20 cents?
50 cents.
50 cents. I got 1904 Newfoundland.
Don't need that one.
1916. I don't ask me how that's a 16 because I can barely see it too. So
I mean, for the other halves that you had, the 1940s
yeah.
stack that you had.
Yep, I got 42. I got a couple of 43s. There's a 43. There's another 43. 50, 52, 20, 59. 50. I think that's it for the 40s.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like a
Okay.
42 and 43. I mean, that's a nice 51 though.
It was a nice looking one.
I don't know where I pulled it. Oh, that's where I got that from. I will literally look at the cost code and I'm like, oh, that's where that came from. So I'm good on Canadian half dollars for a little while.
That's the blueberry.
I was expecting a package with some other stuff in it today, but of course, it's going to show up on Monday. Let's see. What else we got? I'm going to be nice to Ray and avoid the Mexico stuff. I mean, unless you need any 8 reals. I'm noticing a silence on Ray's end. Give me 1 second, like find a handful of stuff. Don't figure, since Stan's not here, I don't figure anybody wants any porcelain knot geld stuff. That's what I'm assuming. If you do, let me know. I got a bunch of that too. Let's see, that one's cool. That's cool. Got that. Cool. I got an 87 ASE at $45. Everybody likes the 86 and 87, I guess, because first, second year of issue. I do have that. I got a bunch of other stuff. Kind of cool looking bronze medal. It's some kind of like agricultural medal from the UK. I don't know, it's from 1913. Pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. Got that. 1968 Malta. This is 3 Scooty. I'm sure I said that wrong. It's $40. Only 20,000 of those. German Prussia 3 Mark from 1911. That 1890 UK double florin. Cool. Romania 100 lei. Lei, I don't know. The Bolivar. I had the Peru. I think I saw. Just had. I guess that's the one you're referencing is Peru. Because Just Stack It got the Guatemala. Gotta find it again. Matt T-Coin, that one. If it was that one, I got that at 45. Malta, 4 pounds. Weird denomination, country you don't see a lot. A little more Japanese. This one's a 50 sen.
What's up, Matt T?
And that one's $75 just because this one you actually don't see as much, I don't think. I think it's different design. So that one's kind of cool. Come back to those. Had a little more paper stuff. Paper money I was going to run through that I've had for a little bit longer. So I'm going to run through all this real quick. These I have no idea what they are, but I forgot to write stuff on these. So that was just kind of a cool note. That's Maldives. We went front the that one. Oh, okay. So I got 2 of these. I got really confused, like Bolivar. Okay, let me rearrange. So I got the 1974. It's a 20 Balboas from Panama. Sterling is 150, and then I got a 1971 in a capital plastic. That's 160. So I was trying to figure out Bolivar. I'm just like, I don't have any of those. Can be referred to as scatterbrained half the time, so there's that. I just get going. I will forget stuff if you do not remind me. So I'm too young for that. 24. I shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, wait till you get my age.
Well, I
All
just turned 24
downhill.
Monday, so
It's something to look forward to. In your mind.
Yeah, I suppose so. Speaking of Monday, because I got me a birthday present on Tuesday, just because I was on the other side of town and didn't get up there. Got a camper shell from the truck.
Nice.
I got the hinge part to replace it. No back glass in it, so I got it for a really good deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I got it from a distributor, so they ordered the part to put the back glass back in.
Yeah.
And I just got to do that. I picked that up this morning. Shouldn't hopefully take that long. Theoretically.
Yeah.
So, but I don't want to break the back glass because it's also $700 to replace that back glass.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fun. But
at least you can store stuff back there and lock it up too.
Yep. I got a few Philippines notes. Most of them are 2 pesos. Mostly because some of them look pretty cool. There's a 2. This one's a 10.
What years are those?
Old. This one's an emergency currency issue. So There's that one. Then this one, I think, is also about the same thing. Yeah, so they're both emergency issues. I think I got a few of these that are like they're emergency issues or gorilla issues. So I think I might have these a little too cheap. I don't know. I don't know enough about paper money to save my life. So this one I think is the gorilla. Yeah, this one's a gorilla issue. So there's that one. I don't know. 2 pesos are just like anything with a 2 denomination just is kind of neat. This one's a 5 peso emergency currency. More modern Mexico, 20 pesos. This one is polymer. You can actually see through some of it is see through.
No, those are cool too.
Which is kind of neat. This one's Brazil. 10 reals, I guess is what it is. Reals. I don't know. This one's from Qatar. This is a 1 real. I don't know. A lot of places use stuff that's spelled very similar or pronounced very similar in my mind. Another Brazil. This one's a 1 real. Another Cuba. This one's a 10. This one actually, I mean, this is new. It's like 2016 new. So that Brazil 5 reals. See anything you like and don't like the price, shoot me an offer. Worst I'll tell you is no. This one's Venezuela. The ones that go vertical are pretty neat. Talk about wearing multiple hats. This dude's literally wearing 2 hats.
It's weird.
Let's see. As they fall out. Bahamas 50-cent note. Yeah, the Philippines are pretty. They're hard to come by. I don't know where I even got those two. I'll figure that out eventually. I think it's the last Cuba that I got. This was a 50 centavo or 50 pesos. Pretty high denomination. I probably should have that actually priced higher. I don't know. This one's cool. It's polymer and vertical, and it's a 2. This is Barbados. Got a windmill on it. Back in that sleeve. There's no escape. This is some kind of Middle Eastern country. Do not ask me what it is. It starts with an A, and I cannot say it. So, I know our money looks so boring. I don't know. I think the U.S. needs to do some polymer notes because, I mean, it's just the amount of detail and color and stuff you can get. You can literally basically print a picture on it. And I'm just like, that's cool. And like you can make elements see through in different colors. And like, it's neat. Oh yeah, I do have one more Philippines note. There's another 2. I think it's actually a duplicate. That could be a duplicate. I'm not sure. Then that one is Trinidad and Tobago, $1. I think that's all I got for the moment. Unless anybody wants to see something again, or has questions, comments, anything in particular that they're looking for. If not, send it back over to Ray.
Okay.
There's a high probability all those $8 I showed get put in melt bags, so just remember that for those interested.
I'm going to get the emails pulled up so we can go through all the emails. All right, we're going to start down at the bottom because Kraken wanted to show some stuff off. Okay, so you guys can see that nice and clear there. It's Kraken. Kraken, you want to put in any of the stuff in the chat, your show and tell. A lot of Krakens there. 24 Kraken channel pour. We will have these available. Channel Kraken pours. .74 ounces. Pretty nice looking Kraken. Came out really, really well. Get some crack attack. That's what it is. Have a crack attack. All right, next up, this is from Kevin Rose. This is a sterling silver turtle with abalone shell. It is 18 inches long and is 925 silver chain, asking $50. One popped up. There's the Quacking. What's up, Quacking?
Hey, how are y'all?
Good, man. Those are pretty cool channel rounds. Who'd you have them do? Who did them?
Supreme Ginger Stacker did them for me.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, well, he while he was making them, he came into a couple of issues. He found out that he had some impurities in his silver.
Uh-huh.
So the silver one, he stamped 99.5 instead of 999.5.
Right.
But then he had them tested after he had them stamped, and they came out 999.5. So
it happens.
and then I had 4 coppers made, and then I had 3 of the silver made.
Yeah.
So,
all right, that's $50 to you. $50, anybody, $50.
turtles.
Turtle, turtle, turtle. I can see both. There we go. $50 is what we're looking for on this, ladies and gentlemen. Turtle. Next up, we have a turquoise ring. Navajo sterling silver with Kingman turquoise. It is 6.9 grams in total. Size 11, $80. Looking for $80. Size 11. Anybody? Size 11 on it. Asking $80. Yeah, if he gets to pour copper and silver out of the same crucible, it'll mess everything up. You have to have them completely separate. All the instruments and everything else have to be stir rods, everything else have to be separate.
Well, he said it came from when he had his other one. It exploded at the bottom and
Uh-huh.
evidently left residue inside the crucible.
Uh-huh.
And he didn't know it, which, fine. I mean, they still just as pretty as they ever was.
Yep.
It's amazing what you can do with scrap.
Oh yeah. All right.
I mean, I'm happy.
Yeah, they look nice. This is a 23.6 carat Kingman turquoise in a 14.73 gram 999 silver handmade pendant. Hand cut, hand sat, native made, $65. Looking for 65. $65 to keep it alive. Awesome, brother. Thank you. I need to get yours out. I'll get it out today. I got to get it printed up. All right, next one up is a 99 fine silver pitcher Jasper pendant, 9.6 of 999 silver, 39.25 carats of the stone, $65 shipped. There it is together. Even is rocking it. $65. All right, next one is the lace agate. This is Mexican lace agate in 999 fine silver pendant. It is 8.6 999 fine silver with 51.6 carats of Mexican lace agate. $70. Looking for 70. It's got Stampalicious. All right, next one up. This is the Sandskirt and Sterling Desert Rose Trading Company, Sandskirt Jasper and Sterling Silver graduated beads. Necklace. It is 24 inches long, asking $100 shipped. Sterling silver beads. $100 shipped. Any interest on it? That is all of our emails for the moment. Come back to me. Back over to StreamYards. Here we go. Back to this setup. Okay. I did pull some more stuff out of my album, so if you're interested in these, let me know. I'm going to try to move some stuff. I do plan on going to the Tulsa Coin Show to help Ida out also, so raise some funds so I can make sure that I can go. All right, here we go. This is 1853 3-cent silver. 1853, $47. Come into focus again. There we go. 3-cent silver. 1853. I also have an 1852 for 47. And I do have an 1850 something something. This one is pretty rough. Get to focus in. Go. A pain. Set it and light changes itself back. There we go. That's an 1850 something. It's pretty smooth on that side and this side also. I just got it for 20. So if you need a Trime, there you go. 20 bucks. Not going to find a Trime any cheaper than that. All right, next up. About an 1859 seated half dollar, $54. 1859 That one is 54. These are seated half dimes, 1861. This one is in pretty nice shape. Full Liberty. That one's 43. One's 1856. 36. Looks like that has a die rotation too. Error. Dies would slip around and work their way around because they were just screwed in. So instead of it showing up like that, backwards, 180. All right, they do have 1913 Barber dime, $6. If I can fix this again, change itself all the way back. I can see it as I zoom it. There we go. $1913. $6. I have several large cents here. We have an 1854. Having a hard time focusing in on it. Like that dark chocolate color.
Hey Ray,
Yep.
I'm gonna go back down into the chat.
Okay, brother. Thanks
Good
for
talking
coming.
to you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Definitely not liking it. $1854 large cent. That one is 27. Does have full Liberty on it. Partial. It may be partial. This one is 1843. All on Liberty there. Petite head, small letters, 36. $1825. Has some strange patina on it. Is an 1825. It has a good full date, full Liberty on it. Definitely hard to see with the coloring on it. Just does not like it. That one is 81. Do have some Indians. Not one to focus at all now. Took it off autofocus. There we go. For a second. Check the settings again. Hold on. Get this fixed. Up. I can get this to focus. Bear with me, guys, because this one's tough today. There we go. 1890. One's for $8. Have one, maybe two diamonds in there. Full Liberty. Nice headdress. Same thing like with this one, 1891. Partial Liberty. Got that one for $5. $1,900. Pretty dark. That one does have some diamonds in the ribbon. $2. One's pretty rough. Reason why it's only $2. $96. And this one is also $2. 1902. Then we have some foreign here. We have Newfoundland, 1919, 25 cents, $10. These are 925 silver also. Another 25 cent, 1917. Do 10 on it also. And on the 1917. Have some, this one's 1890 dime. I would do 10 on it. Pretty slick. 1938. $15. $43. This one's got a damage. Let me change this. I'm gonna make it clear where we can see it. It is a dime. And it's 925. Do $4 on it. $1943. Have 1896. 1912 for the 20 center. 1890. 1888. And 1881. That is all I have, folks, unless you're interested in a $half. It's asking $3 on it. Someone wanted it for $3. Proof $half. It is clad. All right, I'm going to hand it back over to Ashes, and we're going to go another full round.
Well, hello everybody. How's everybody doing? Hello, Jet Mech. Make sure I didn't miss anybody in the chat. Matt, I think I got everybody. Did step out of the room there for a minute. Just got back. Just make sure I didn't miss anything. So, if you're in the market for 90%, I have 3 rolls of Roosevelt dimes. They are $125 a piece, $125 each. I have 1 roll of Washington quarters. That is $250. And then I have a roll of 90% Kennedy's. That's $260. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Excuse me. And gold's at 33.11 and silver's at 33. So not bad, not bad.
100 for 100. Well, it's 100. 100 ounces to 1 ounce silver.
Yeah, it's right.
I mean 100 silver ounces to 1 gold ounce.
Yep. Right there. Cat's flying by. I can't keep up. I know it. Isn't it crazy how fast it's going?
Wake up. Put on your makeup.
Here is an 1837 hard times token. And this one is 45. Illustrious predecessor. From 1980, here is a Philippines 25 peso. This is 50% silver. General Douglas MacArthur on there. And here's the reverse. $65. Have a stack of, actually more than I think right here. This is 8 1945D Philippine 25 centavos. These are 75% silver. You can see the condition of the luster there, the cartwheel as it goes around. These are $15 each. $15 each. Next is a, plug my scope up here so you can see it. Let me swap cameras. This is an 1866 Indian head cent. Double die obverse, so you can see the doubling on the 6. You see doubling there on the U and the N. As they come on around. A little bit there on the A. It is an 1866 Indian head set. And that one is 110. 1866 Carson City seated dime for 43. And I'll show these again. These are graded Mims. Here's an 1946 in MS66 Iowa. 1966, correction, 1946 MS66 Iowa PCGS graded. This one is 165. Here's a 1921 Alabama 2x2 graded MS63. This one is 500. Here's a 1925 Stone Mountain in MS66. There's a reverse. This one is 450. And had a 1996 key date American Silver Eagle in MS69. And that one is 110. And again, if you're looking for anything, let me know. Everybody type a 1 in the chat so the chat looks like it's doing something the way everybody knows it's there, and the analytics will pick up. So type a 1 in the chat. Let us know you're still awake. At least your pulse is still working.
Yeah.
Come on, you can do it. It looks just like this. Come on, there. Keevan's got it. There we go.
Wakey, wakey.
Just a second. Thank you. Thank you. I have Benjamin Franklin's JetMec is really here. All things silver is kind of here. Juan, thanks for being here, Juan.
Right.
So 18, shoot, need a nap. 1948, MS64. These are all Benjis. These next ones are all be Benjis. This one is a 1948 and MS64. This one is $40. 40. 1948D in 64. $42. $1949D MS64. That's $75. Piers Metal Site. No, have not. 1949S and AU50. That one is 50. $49S in 64. Starting to tone up. Thank you, AZ, Philip. Thank you. Thank you for putting the ones in there. This one's 95. Here's a 1950. It's PCGS genuine. Does have a scratch. AU details. That one is 30. Scratches right through there on the bell. Not to be confused with the scratch or the crack on the bill. 1950 and 64. It is 49. 1951 and 64 for 39. Oh, that's pretty cool. What's the site? Is it like peersmetal.com or what is it? 51D and 64, 47, 51S, 64 for 40, a 52. Okay, I'll check it out. Thanks. In 65 for 85. Super nice, Benji. $52S and 64 for 75. And a 53S and 64 for 40. Altogether, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13 Benjis. If you happen to be interested in that, let me know. If you want to take them all, we could probably work something out. What somebody sent me here. Have a little bit of gold left. 1784, 2 escudos, 950. Weighs 6.7682 grams, 90.2% gold, 950. Have a 2004 West Point Proof 70 Ultra Cameo, 1/10 American Gold Eagle. And there's the eagle. And the reverse. Asking $455. That's our price from January. On the 19th, it was valued in the gray sheet at $525. We're asking $455, so $70 extra. $455 is the ask. And the last piece of gold I have right now is a 1998 in MS70. It's Gold Eagle. There's a reverse. Asking $465 on this one. And as of the 19th, $575 was the gray sheet pricing. So $110 built in meat on the bone. If you're interested in that one. Well, I mean, I got lots and lots of stuff, but I don't want to just do show and tell. It doesn't do y'all any good. I do have a bunch of 1909s. I have a bunch of 1926Ds. Those are all weak pennies. Also have a bunch of 28D. These are all 28Ds, like $2 a piece. The 26Ds are $2 a piece, and the 09s are $2 a piece. If you need any of those, let me know. We got several to choose from there. But let's see here. Key date nickel. I do have 3 1950. D. Jefferson nickels. So either one of these are $7 each. 1950D. Thank you, Just Stack It. Send my invoice to Ray, please. And here's 19. Much nicer condition, 1950. This one is $40. Super nice. It does not have full steps. It's closed, but it does not have full steps. $40 for that key date. Nickel. 17S. Walking Liberty $50. And if you're wondering, well, where is the S at? It's that little mint marker right there. 17S. That one is 22. $1918S. And there's the S mint mark right there. That one is 19. That's another 18S. 1919. Walking Liberty. 38. 20S. For 23. $27S for 24. Another 27S, a little nicer. This one's 27. 28S for 25. Here's an 1859 Canada large cent. 1859 Canada large cent. And it is 15. Queen Victoria. 1876 8. 1 cent. That's 12. 1888. 1 cent. For 10. 1892 for 10. 1905 for 10. The 1920 1 cent out of Canada. Got a little rim ding right there on top. For 4. $19.29 1 cent. For 3. Here's an 1882 H. Canada 5 cent. This was sterling silver. That one's $10. 1913 5 cent sterling. To Canada 5 cent. $10. 3 more, then I'm gonna call it a day. Here's a 1962 10 cent, 80% silver out of Canada. For 4. 1941 80% silver quarter out of Canada. 14. And last and certainly not least is an 1899 Newfoundland 50-cent piece. This is sterling silver, 92.5% silver. Queen Victoria. If you reverse it, it's $20. So, folks, if there's anything there that interests you, anything you're looking for, make sure you just let us know in the chat. If you're looking for something in particular, like I said, let us know in the chat. We'll find it for you. We're pretty good at finding out whatever you want. And with that, Sir Ray, let's see. I'm going to get that Indian head cent that you put back a week or so ago. What year was it, Jeff? What year was that? So I can find it. $18.88. All right. Let me look, and then I'll still be in your chat. Let me look see if I can't find it. Thank you, Ray.
You're welcome. Southern Corn, you want to come back up?
Yeah, I'll try again.
Okay.
Nothing. Somebody not muted. Or nothing changed on the table. If you see anything there you want, let me know. I pull out some other paper stuff. I got that. And I got some 2x2 stuff that I haven't showed off in a while. So we're gonna probably just do paper first. I'm gonna start with some US stuff just because I want to get rid of this because I don't I have a bunch of star notes, $2 a piece. They're all ones. They're almost consecutive because it's like 95, 96, 98. So like they're almost consecutive, but they're not. So but those are $2 a piece. If I just want any of those. Then I have a silver cert that is almost, I think this is almost a trinary. But it's got a lot of repeating sixes in it. I got that at 10 just because it's kind of a cool serial number. So that, and then back into world currency. I've been shrunk. I got shrunken. Hey, Ray.
Yep.
I got shrunken.
Oh. Weird. Didn't even touch anything.
Let's try that again. Got whatever country that is.
Strange. How that happened?
Dollar somewhere.
Glitch in the system.
This one is Paraguay, 2000 somethings. I don't know. I got a bunch of like random countries that I'm like, oh, that's a cool looking note. That's how I bought them. I don't think you got a coin on it. That looks like a coin. So cool. There's that one. This one just got pulled out of because there's just clearing out pages and just grabbed one. I think that's Poland. Little 5 Pfennig half mark or 50 Pfennig half mark NPC for Germany. Pretty cool. I got that one. I also got a Japanese one. It's a 10 sen. I did not price that one. We'll do that one at $10 too. I gotta write the price on there so I don't forget that. I didn't realize I hadn't written the price on there. Helps if you do that, but $10 on that one too. This was another Qatar note. Kind of neat. There's a bunch of stuff for ships on it. Where's Frostbite when you need him? This is just kind of a cool design. Don't ask me what country or what denomination that is. I have it written on there. That does not mean I know where it's at. So, just kind of a cool design. A little bit older. This one's a 1953 Spain one Peseta. You can definitely tell it's from the 50s. Got a 1940s Italy. I think it's a 2 lira. I guess that's what that is. Got that. This one's got a conch shell on it, which is kind of neat. Soccer on the other side. I think somebody had talked to me about that one before. I don't know. This one's from Honduras. It's kind of like the colors on that one are pretty cool. Then I think it was Just Stack It. Was looking for Guatemala. I found a Guatemala note. So there's a 5 pesos for Guatemala. And pesos may not be the right denomination, so take that with a grain of salt. There's a Guatemala note. And that's the end of that. And I got a bunch of 2x2s, and then that's pretty much all I got without me digging every single thing out. Got it, just stack it. I got a Korea 1 Chan. I do not know what year this is, because it wasn't on there when I bought it. So if it'll focus, it's got like a phoenix on it. Yep, you got it, just stack it. Got like a phoenix on it, which is pretty cool. Not in Domination, you find a lot. I believe this is silver. I apparently have had this so long I did not put silver purity on it. That's $8. I think at $8 for something this size, I'm definitely gonna say it's more than likely silver. It's a 1960 Mozambique 5 Escudos. We're actually gonna throw that to the side just because I gotta work on that later. 1778 Dutch Netherlands 2 Stiver from Holland. $15 on that. Focus. Pretty cool. I mean, 2 years younger than the US, so pretty cool. 1914 Norway 2 kroner. Which, Vincent, if you're still in here, if you need any more Norway stuff, let me know, because I think I got 3 or 4. But I think it's ones you already have, so. Yeah, I just bought some currency sleeves last time I was at a show. It was like $10. So 1860 Italy 2 lira. Same difference. 1960 Greece 20 drachma, not 2, it's 20. 1951 Australia florin, which is pretty cool. It's a different design. It's a little lower purity of silver. It's not 80% or sterling or anything, but by the 50s they did sterling through the 40s. Then the 46, when Britain quit, they switched to 50, and we're 50 to like the 60s. So I had to have that knowledge at the top of my head. I'm a coin nerd. Got a Latvia 1925 Latvia 2 Lati. That at $25. I guess all things silver probably want that from me. Also got a 1852 Quebec half-penny token. And it is scratched on one side. I'm not sure where it's... Yeah, the reverse is scratched up pretty bad. But this side's scratched up pretty bad. You can kind of see in that lighting. Really hard to see on camera, but like there's definitely some scratches on it. The side's kind of got some of it as well, but the light's not helping. But you can kind of see it. But I made note of it, so you're not unaware of it. 1960 Vatican 50 lire. $15 on that. It's just Vatican. It's clad, but it's still a Vatican piece. So there's, if my fingers would work, that would be helpful. Let's see. I got some. And these are modern. This was a 2025 Euro from Germany. It's got Palmer ring on it. It's got like an elk or something on it. Elk, a moose, something. I don't know. 2018. It's got goats. Got an orange ring. This one's got like a clearish purple ring. It's got like a seal or something on it. I think I put this one in there crooked anyway. So it's not a die rotation. I just put it in there bad. Ben the elk. That one. I get it's an elk or a moose or something. Some kind of big horned grass eating animal. So, yep, got it. Cool. I do have multiples of those if anybody else wants one. I got a 1958 South Africa 2 shilling. This was 50%. Queen Elizabeth on it. $10 on that. But it's basically 50% half dollar. 1872 Newfoundland 50 cents. Did not realize I had this one. 48,000 on that. That's really low mintage. So 45 on that one. Netherlands €5. This was sterling. It's like it's maybe a little bit smaller than a half dollar, but it's sterling, so it's kind of neat. That we're gonna skip those for just a minute. Grab the rest of these. I got a 1930 Denmark 2 kroner. You have to focus. It's got kind of like a wild man design on it, which is kind of cool. And they did a lot of like 1 year type stuff in the 30s. 1901 German East Africa quarter rupee. Only 350,000 of these. And if Vincent's still here, it's a 1901. So double whammy. It's silver. It's just like dime size, but it's silver. 1881 Japan 1 sen. It's $10 on that one. Got some kind of Canadian medal. I'm not even sure what it is. I probably actually need to put it in a different flip. But I guess it's Confederation medal. 1927 Confederation medal. That's kind of neat. I totally forgot I had that. 1994 UK 50 pence proof. This is proof and it's sterling. It's like half dollar size and sterling and proofy. That's cool. And it's got planes on it. I mean, is that not cool? Tell me that's not cool. Anybody feel free to speak up. I don't want to feel like I'm alone in here.
I know it's like quiet dead.
I don't like it. Where'd everybody go?
I don't either. Like, where is everybody? We had 20 people watching, though.
Yeah, there's people. They're just not
There's
talking.
people's movement. How you doing, Scott? Good to see you. Kind of a dead day, but we're having fun. We did move some merch earlier.
Oh yeah,
Not too bad.
Kevin, you were looking up to a minute ago. You can't say anything. Just Stacking is buying stuff. I'll give him that one. French Indochina. I think this is 50 cent. I got that at $45. I got the 20 cent at $25. So feels proportional. 1835 East India Company half Anna. Kind of cool. Totally forgot I had this. I will literally put stuff in 2x2s, and if it's not in like the new purchase box, I will forget about it. I'm like, oh, I didn't realize I still had that. 1654 Spain 8 Marvidas. Ray, correct me on that because I know I said that wrong.
What is it?
It's a 8 Maravides.
Maravides.
Okay. So there's a
Finish
1600
copper.
Yeah.
Pirate money.
It's a copper cob, basically.
Yep.
The Canadian plane, it was the UK, but it's $35. So 50 pence. Yeah, then nobody pays attention to the coins, Kevin. I got a UK. This is a halfpenny model. This is like curio coinage type thing, where it's like, oh yeah, this is just a way to teach kids about money, more or less. So, pretty nice one. You see a lot of the 1 penny. You don't see a lot of the halfpenny models. I've had one that was for 1 sovereign. 1918 Philippines, 50 centavos. Another one I forgot I had. Amazing what you find when you start digging through boxes, isn't it? $15 on that one.
I'll take that one.
Take that one. Okay. Throw that in the pile. Korea, 1 Chan. I got this more northern variety. It's got a train on it. 2002. So this one feels slightly illegal. We're gonna just drop that real fast. 1937 Denmark 2 kroner. $30 on that one. Kind of a
Andy
different-
Dave, what's up?
This one's a China, some kind of province, 20 fin. Danny Dave, I got PayPal. It's this email down here, which is also my email. So there's another Chinese coin, another South Africa. This one's a shilling. It's actually got some really nice toning going on. I think that's pretty nice toning. Danny Dave, which one? It's that one. Danny Dave, I guess you want the one with the planes? Yeah. Okay. There's South Africa. Then put these in some semblance of order. These are kind of neat. I got some random Australian Exonumia token stuff. It's got a train on that side. Then it's got an emu on this side. These are not. It's just white metal. Nothing precious about it. No precious metals. But it's got an emu in it. I just think it's kind of neat. It's some kind of like subway token type thing they did, I guess. And this one's got a train and a wombat. So those are kind of neat. Yeah, this one's got kind of neat bird on it, and nothing. There's no precious metal, nothing in any of these. But I just think some of these are kind of neat. And this one's an older one. This is 1889. Some kind of kangaroo metal. I don't know. I guess it's older. It's brass, I think. So that's pretty much all I got. And unless anybody got something they want to see again or make an offer on. Still got the 220 Balboas if anybody wants 20 Balboa. Or if there's anything you're looking for, let me know. And if not, I mean that's all I got unless somebody saw something earlier they want to see again.
Okay. Well, my Michelle.
That's a pretty
Let's
good trade day.
Yeah, turned out okay.
Jetmec, I can risky ship them if that's what you want to do. Or if you want to, I think you got a wallet, or I can put stuff in the wallet for you. Either way. Dandy Davis shouldn't be asking any questions that I'm aware of. I haven't had issues with any of my PayPal stuff. I don't know.
And Jet Mech, thank you very much. I got that. Appreciate it. This is going into your pack. I'll get mailed out with the buff.
Okay, I'm gonna do risky ship.
All right, we're gonna do a giveaway. Let me show you what we're giving away. That would help. I've got an Indian and I've got a $50. It is a proof $50. It is not silver, but it is a proof. We're gonna give those away right there. And so I'm gonna bring up the tool here.
I didn't think Kraken was still here. I couldn't resist.
He's always hiding in the corners. All right, that's what you're going to type in, ladies and gentlemen. Hashtag Coingrats. We're going to do a giveaway. Wake up. Wake up, everybody. Only Ashes and Southern Coin around so far. There we go. Kevin jumped in. There's Jetmech. Scott. Oh, dang, silver. That is in rough shape. An 1856 halftime. I have a
Yeah,
complete 180 rotated die.
Yeah, bless it's a little hard.
180 rotation. All right. That looks like about everybody. We're going to draw it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ashes. Rigged.
Yeah, really. I tell you what, would you care to send that to Miss Ida so she can give it to
I
these
would
kids?
love to.
That would be awesome, man. Send that to her and she can give it to the kids out at Tulsa.
That sounds great.
I still say
Yeah,
rigged.
deliver it.
What's that? What's that?
I still say rigged.
Oh, that's absolutely rigged. Yeah, I'm 100% rigged. I'm not denying that at all.
The bad thing, I was on Whatnot one. I think this was last year. I said something about being close to my birthday in chat, and literally I won the opening giveaway. I'm like, okay, that felt really rigged. I'm fairly certain it wasn't, but it was a little too. If I won the second or third giveaway, cool. First one, made me a little iffy.
Here.
All right, same time next week.
Same time next week.
Well, I guess for y'all, I'll be in Knoxville set up at a show. So.
Yep. So you're gonna be down there, same booth, you reckon? Same place?
Huh?
You gonna be at the same place there next week?
Should be theoretically,
Yep, good. I'll be down.
unless somehow they like triple in size and I get booted out.
Ruh-roh.
I hope not.
Tell Robert to give you a good
Definitely
spot.
hope not.
So I'm kind of looking forward to December because I had a really good December show last year. My table was like right in front of a column that had a trash can next to it. And I somehow like tripled the number of sales because I had the trash can.
Oh, because everybody's coming by the trash can.
Oh, how funny.
It was
That
like,
worked.
I got a discounted table too, so that helped even more because like you have like a third of my table was column. Like you can get to a third of my table basically.
Wow.
I'll take it.
That was a good psychological trap. Sell some coins for sure.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely.
Next time I just need to start putting a trash can when I set up normal, I guess.
Yeah, go grab one of them that's like around and then pull it right next to you.
Yeah.
That works. All right, guys. Well, I know that Big Flip won't be running tonight. Till he gets everything settled in and fixed and done. He's still got a little while. I talked to him week before last, and yeah, he's still getting everything settled in. Said he would not be up and running probably at that time, probably for not another month and a half or so before he's ready to
Yeah.
start again.
It's gonna take him.
So
good
we definitely
time.
miss the brother and wish him the very best. Get his house all fixed and get a deck so he doesn't fall in again.
Yeah, you don't want to fall through the deck again.
Well, or you could tease him. He broke his deck.
Yeah. You broke your deck, man.
He's crying because he had a broken deck. A good play on words there. So I don't think anybody else. Who's else running tonight? Do you know? Anybody you usually watch?
Yeah. So Morgan Silver Treasure.
Morgan.
Yeah, Morgan does on Saturday night, so he should be
Okay.
up.
Yeah. So
And
we'll
that's
definitely
really
check him.
Have anybody else doing Saturday? So,
Yeah. And then tomorrow, definitely be at Mama T Big T's for the flea market. And then the after hours flea market will be Ashes. If things are moving. If it's dead.
yeah,
You just
yeah.
forget
We'll
it.
see how it goes at Mama T tomorrow with the flea market. You know, it is the end of the month, and
Right.
it's no big deal. Like I've always said, if we can just sit around and just chat. We'll just talk about coins and currency. I did see a chief bill down at the flea market that I almost bought this morning. Guy sets up down there. He sets up, so I almost bought it. It's a really good deal. It's he asked $475, and it's probably a VF15 for $18.29.
Wow.
Good deal. So almost bought it. I was like, man, should I? Maybe no. So
And then look forward to Wednesday. We'll have Keys be running Wednesday. Back around again. It'll be another week. So, all right, guys. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you around YouTube land. Take care.
see you, buddy. Bye, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Have a good weekend.